It's recording. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's been a while. My last video was in the summer, but I didn't have a camera, so I invested in one. That's how I'm filming today. Today's January 24th, 2017, and I'm really excited. The last time I filmed, I was doing a series called Journey to Negative 30, because I started out at 240 pounds, and I made it. So I was 210 pounds, and then the month of December rolled around, and I said, you know, I'm going to just take a month off and just kind of do a little bit of intuitive eating. Surprisingly, I stayed the same weight, 210 pounds for the whole month of December, worked on my strength a little bit, and then New Year's hit, and I decided to cut again. So right now, it's week 3, just began, of the bodybuilding.com transformation series. So I'll be vlogging hopefully once or twice a week to kind of bring you along my journey, just to get shredded and be in the best shape of my life. So this is week 3. Stretching, very important. So I'm doing obviously a single leg stretch. This one's for my hamstrings. My hamstrings get tight, but I think it's more from my lower back that's super tight all the time. And actually, my mid-spine, I don't know what happened. I didn't get injured or anything. I don't remember any injuries or pulling a muscle, but it's been really tight. And I think it's for my posture. When I'm on my laptop, I'm kind of hunching over a little bit, I noticed. So I think it's from that. So, also, hip flexor. My left hip flexor gets really tight, and if I don't stretch, it will get super tight as I start to squat. So this stretch right here is something I like doing. That kind of gets the glute and the hip flexor at the same time, depending if you're leaning forward or standing upright. I'm leaning more upright because I want to get more of hip flexor. If you kind of lean more forward, it gets more of the glute, that single, whichever leg you're bending over. This one is my favorite. So you take a knee, and then you bring it even further up, and then you lean into it, and I'll really open up your hip flexor. And yeah, I'm kind of showing right there. It's opening that part up. And it's my left one, so that's the left one. That's super tight. And then I'll switch. I'll just do the other one. Yep. And next we got this one. It's like a little frog position. So this one I'll open up the hips, and you can use your hands to kind of open up your hips even more. And right now I'm just doing one leg, just back and forth a little bit. You don't want to do too much because stretching is just a light stretching. If you're really, pushing it to the limit, then you could actually get injured. So I wouldn't recommend doing too much. This is why I only do about 5-10 minutes of stretching before my workouts. Not sure what I'm doing here. Okay. Yeah, so this is just like something we do before football. Same thing. Open up the hips and the hamstrings, going between the legs, left, right. I was just checking out my hip flexor feels tight, and how my knees were doing in a squat there. So this one, I recommend everyone to do this one. Kind of showing you put that one leg down, and then you bring that other leg over across. And you want to bring your hip across first, and then raise your hand up, and bring your shoulder down as far as possible. And this is just going to get a really good stretch diagonally across your body, and more so in your lower back to your hip where it connects. And for me, I have a tight lower back, so this is a really good one. And just try it out. You'll really like this one. And if you have a super tight lower back, or people, if you're in your 40s to 60s and you develop lower back problems, this one right here, rocking back and forth. This one is really good. Everyone loves this one, so when I tell them to do it. So try it out. Don't knock it till you try it. And just, cobra. Yep. I hate to say this, but I think I slightly tweaked my ACL during my flag football season. I remember very clearly I was running down the field. It was a handoff, and I ran about 30 yards, and then I saw two defenders coming, and I was running just straight down, and I just thought last minute, let me just make a juke. But because I was running straight, I didn't plant my toe in the direction that I'm changing um, where I'm going. So that's like textbook ACL tear if you don't point your foot in the direction you want to go. So that's just a little update on my leg. If you ever see me kind of checking out one knee, not the other. Alright, so this one is, I think I was doing arms, and it's a tricep and bicep movement, supersetted. So this one's really good because you can use a 45 plate and go overhead like I am now. But this next one I want to show you, I did this by accident, and it's great. So I want to put your finger in like an L shape, and try to see if you have this 45 plate at your gym. But you want to curl up in this sense. So you have that little L shape with your hand. So most of the weight will actually be on the other part of your hand. And whenever you're doing supinated curls, the barbell's evened out on your hand. But this puts more pressure on the pinky side of the hand. So this is really good. So to give you a little bit of an update, I dropped 30 pounds, so 240 to 210, and then I took a month off in December. I stayed the same weight. And New Year's came around, and I was still 210, and I dropped 6 pounds in the first week, where I was counting my macros, carb cycling. But then after week 2, I only dropped 2 pounds. So you can either, eat less or do more, and I rather save my calories as is. It's at 2,000 right now, so I'm going to do more. So I'm going to commit to doing every single day at least cardio. So I was doing 5 to 6 times a week and then taking Sundays off, but now I'm going to do every single day. So the goal now for me is not more bodybuilding and then additional cardio. It's more being exhausted at the end of the day, burning as much calories as possible. So hopefully you guys are excited. I hope I kind of show you my slow transformation along this journey, and I hope my videos will really motivate you guys and pump you guys up.